that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding into the box, Diego Batista. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6-4.
Out.
But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. At the plate, the kid. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Ozzie Montes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. And this is fired right into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. But not before the lone hit him. The kid will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Ozzie Montes will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bay Sox win it 5-3. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Binghamton Mets and the Bowie Bay Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man wrecking crew. It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in the position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
The kid will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kirk is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Now to the plate, the kid. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The kid heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
The kid will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Ozzie Montes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. The kid will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Binghamton comes out on top here, 7-5. So long, everybody.
Our final line score.